To me, there's no question that this scare campaign about jobs by the Pentagon and the industry is a propaganda campaign. And the reason I say that is, first of all, it's coordinated.
I mentioned Secretary Panetta. Some of you are aware that I, along with AIA's Executive Committee and a number of other of our CEOs, met with the Secretary yesterday. It was a very good meeting.
So, for example, one day, executive from a company in the Aerospace Industries Association says, we're going to increase unemployment 1% if we make significant cuts in military spending.
Hundreds of thousands of American workers' jobs are at risk.
The next day, Secretary of Defense Leon Panetta calls Congress and says, guess what? We're going to lose 1%. We're going to gain 1% in unemployment if we make significant cuts in military spending. So they've obviously sat down, they've gotten their stories together, they're working shoulder to shoulder to really scare people into spending more on the Pentagon than we need.
Protecting the U.S. defense industrial base.
I have great fears about the industrial base.
Cancellation of weapon systems, construction projects, research activity would seriously cripple our industrial base.
You know, it's kind of outrageous when you consider the Secretary of Defense is supposed to be monitoring these companies, make sure we get our dollars worth out of what we're spending with them. And he's basically just helping them, stick their hands in the till and get more of our money.
We had dramatic cuts and we had a hollow force.
You would hollow out the force.
Defense Secretary Leon Panetta fighting back against proposed military cuts, saying they would, quote, hollow out national defense and thus can't be a part of the debt reduction. So are Americans expected to continue dying in two extremely costly war efforts while back at home we're struggling with a lack of jobs and investment in the United States?